sa ating trabaho bilang school head ay pangalagaan ang kapakanan ng ating mga nasasakupan. So, strand 4.7 is general welfare of human resources. Ano ang mga case na dapat natin taglayin dito na school head? Number 1, career level 1 is display. We should display knowledge of laws, mga batas, laws, policies, guidelines, and issuances on the rights, privileges, and benefits of school personnel to promote their general welfare. So kanina, ni-play ko yung mga video about Safe Space Act, one of the newest law protecting our life, protecting us, hindi lang mga kababayan, pati rin kaming mga kalakihan. I believe mga 90% or 95% may lalabas na katanungan tungkol sa Safe Space Act, RA 11313 ba yun? So tandaan nyo yun na, mamaya we'll be discussing that. And of course, yung VAUSE, Violence Against Women, Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children, yung Magna Carta of Women, saka yung mga, of course, ang ating mga privileges bilang mga personnel ng Department of Education. Dapat may alam tayo sa mga batas na yan. Ha? So, of course, number 1 na batas ay yung 1987 Philippine Constitution, which states that it shall assign the highest budgetary priority to education to ensure that teaching will attract and retain its rightful share of the best available talents through adequate remuneration and other means of job satisfaction and fulfillment. According to Commonwealth Act of 578, amendment the revised penal code to include teachers, professors, and persons charged with the supervision of the public or duly recognized private schools, colleges, and universities within the term persons in authority. May katanungan kanina, nakita niyo yung video about VAUSE, anti-VAUSE. Paano kung sinakta ng estudyante ang kanyang guro na babae? Lalaki ang nanakit. Pwede bang kasuhan ng VAUSE ang estudyante na yan na lalaki na sinuntok ang kanyang gurong babae? Sabi doon, hindi sakop yun ng anti-VAUSE. So ibang batas. Ito ang pwede nating gamitin na assault in persons in authority. So lalo na kung 18 legal age na yung estudyante, pwede natin kasuhan ng assault in persons in authority. Another is according to Commonwealth Act 578. So ibang batas. Sabi doon na attorney, ibang batas ang sakop niyan. Ito probably ang pwede nating magamit. May iba pang mga batas na pwede pang magamit. So under RA 4670, otherwise known as the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers, ito talaga ang huwag ninyong kakalimutan na ang RA 4670, Republic Act 4670, the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers. Dahil dito nakadetalye ang ating rights, privileges, and benefits of teachers like consent for transfer. Sa ngayon, may mga sabi-sabi at ang aking asawa po ay nag-aalala dahil may naririnig siya ng mga marites o mga churchismis na ako daw ay itatransfer o itatapon sa malayong school. Dahil nga hindi ko sinuportahan yung tinutusap nila na na kandidato sa pagka-mayor. Kaya ang ano nila ako parang pinipressure na iboto ko yung iboto ko yung ang kandidato pagka-mayor na hindi ko naman gusto. Kaya ang threat na sa kanya, itatapon daw ako, itatransfer sa ibang school. Sabi ko naman sa school, sa asawa ko, hindi naman ako pwedeng i-transfer without my consent. Di ba? Nakaside dyan sa RA 4670. Pero may exception naman, di ba? Sa pwede tayong matransfer without our consent kung ano ang gagamitin in the exigency of the service. Pero kahit ginamit na po yan, pwede pa natin yan ma-question. Pwede pa natin yan ipaglaban kung ang pag-transfer sa atin ay talagang may ibang reason, not in the exigency of the service. And safeguards disciplinary procedure, right natin na dapat protektahan naman ang ating mga sarili, ating nating mapagkakakilanlan kung tayo ay inihabla o may reklamo laban sa atin, hindi pinopost sa FB. At saka dapat meron na sinusunod yung batas. No discrimination, married couples to be employed in the same locality, academic freedom, not more than 6 hours in actual classroom teaching. Not more than 6 hours yung actual classroom teaching. Pero dapat we will stay in kung tayo ay naka-report, hindi naka-work from home, ay dapat 8 hours minimum ang stay natin sa school. Additional compensation for activities outside normal duties. Kaya ngayong election, yung mga teachers ay may mga halos 9,000 or ilang libo ba ang matatanggap na additional compensation for serving as election in the election board. Salaries comparable to other occupation to ensure teachers, parang nangyayari na po ito. Then, salaries operated by local governments not less than those paid to teachers of the national government. Kung locally paid, dapat parehas ang salary sa nationally paid. Cost of living allowance, wala tayo nito. Kailan kaya ibibigay ito? Ang kula, matagal nang kinakaso ito o pinag-uusapan hanggang hindi pa rin binibigay sa atin. Special hardship allowances, pinili lang po ang binibigyan. Then medical examination free of charge once a year during the teacher's professional life. Hindi na naman ito nangyayari. Prohibition of unauthorized deduction from teacher's salary. Of course, we enjoy this one. Study leave. Ako, 21 years in service na ako, hindi po ako naka-avail ng study leave. I don't know sa inyo. Then indefinite leave. Anybody can have this one on a particular reason. Then salary increase upon retirement. Tama po. Halimbawa, nag-retire kahit teacher 1, of course, upon retirement, ang yung retirement ay sa head teacher 2. Pero may mga requirements pa rin na dapat ma-meet. Ang tanong, kung ikaw ay nag-retire na teacher 3 sa elementary, teacher 3, tapos ano ang sunod sa teacher 3? Sa elementary ba, head teacher 1? Salary increase. Itong dapat nating itanong sa sa ating HR kung talagang pag-retire nating teacher 3, head teacher 1, diba? Sunod na head teacher 1 sa position. Pero kung salary grade, siguro 1 steps higher lang na salary grade. Kung teacher 3 salary grade 13 ba? So magiging salary grade 14 ang kanyang retirement benefits. Ano yung tinatawag na safeguards and disciplinary procedure? Ito, the right to be informed in writing of the charges, the right to full access to the evidence in the case, the right to defend himself and to be defended by a representative of his choice, and or by his organization, adequate time being given to the teacher for the preparation of his defense, and the right to appeal to clearly designated authorities. Ito, no publicity shall be given to any disciplinary action being taken against a teacher during the pendency of his case. So, no publicity. Kaya nga, in my experience, wala akong nalalaman sa mga nangyaring kaso kontra sa mga fellow school heads at fellow teachers ko dito sa aming division. Yung pala, marami palang may nakakasuhan kasi hindi ito pinapublicize. Of course, we have basic employment benefits. We have the PhilHealth membership, GSIS benefits. Ano yung GSIS benefits? Ang percentage ang tandaan natin na retirement and life insurance plan, you contribute 9% of your basic salary. Kaya the higher your salary, the higher your GSIS contribution. Kaya nga yung salary increase natin, ang iba ay kinakain ng GSIS, kinakain or napupunta. While the employer contributes an amount equal to 12% of your basic salary. So 9-12 po ang sharing. So ang ating Department of Education, nagbibigay ng 12% ng ating basic salary as GSIS contribution, tayo naman po ay 9%. So we have also vacation credits up to 15 days in a year. Sa mga teachers lang po ito, classroom teachers. Pwede silang mabigyan ng service credits, a maximum of 15 days in a year. And of course, we have leave privileges sa mga babae at mga nagbuntis, mayroong maternity leave. Malalaki naman, paternity leave, na ang mga ama ng mga kasal, and study leave. Study leave, ha? Hindi ako nakaabil ng study leave. Next, Mrs. Gadi has a salary grade of 11, step 8. She has reached the maximum step increment of her salary. Is automatic upgrading of position applicable to her case? Letter A, yes, she need to prepare the necessary documents for ERF. No, if she uses her step increment ERF for 20 years, upgrading will be denied. C, yes, to justification letters. D, no, even if she retires from the service. Anong sagot? Set A, B, C, or D? May nagtanong, okay, unanimous A. Galing ito si Ma'am AJ. Si Eileen Jane. Galing ito siya. Papasa ito siya. Samagot naman ng iba. Yun na, 13 na kayo eh. Participate naman. Okay, and this answer is, tama po kayo, letter A. Okay, thank you. Bakit B? Automatic upgrading po mali lang ito. Letter A talagang sagot. Mali yung yung answer key. Letter A ang sagot. Yes, you need to prepare the necessary documents for ARF. Next. Service credits may be granted to the following activities except for one. Sa mga teachers ito wala naman tayong yung mga school head. Wala tayong service credits, CTO lang. Okay, alin sa mga activities na ito ang hindi pwedeng bigyan ng service credits? Letter A, services rendered during calamity and rehabilitation when schools are used as evacuation centers. B, services rendered in connection with the conduct of remedial classes during the summer or Christmas vacation or outside of regular days. C, attendance rendered during the K-12 seminars fully funded by the government during vacation. D, service rendered during registration or election days as long as these are mandated by laws. These are mandated duties under existing laws. Anong sagot? Okay, very good. Tama po kayo, letter C. Na-review na talaga ninyo ito ng material copy ko lang po itong material mula kay Doc Erich. At least na ninyo. So, ang tamang sagot po ay letter C. Dali lang po. Services ito po, answer is letter C. Tama po kayong lahat. Service credits may be granted the following activities only. So, service during registration and election days, meron kayo, sandali lang po. So, yung hindi pwedeng bigyan ng service credit ay yung letter C na nagkaroon ng K-12 training during summer vacation pero funded fully by the government. So ano yung pwedeng bigyan ng service credits? I-review na lang ninyo ha. Services rendered in connection with early opening of the school year. Correct? Services rendered during the, 'di ba dapat yung nagbibrigada eskwela tayo, may service credits, 'di ba? Service rendered by those who train teachers in addition to their normal teaching loads. Teaching overload not compensated by honoraria. Work done during regular school days if these are in addition to the normal teaching load. Conduct of testing activities held outside of school days. On Saturday and Sunday, you are nagkaroon ng NAT. Saturday and Sunday yung NAT, National Achievement Test. So dapat may service credit si teacher. Attendance, participation in special education projects such held during summer vacation or during weekends. Halimbawa, may mga contest or training ng mga learners Saturday and Sunday, pwede po magbigay ng service credits. Next, service credits be granted to except for one. Service credits be granted to teachers except for one. A. Service rendered during registration on election day. B. Services rendered during calamity and rehabilitation. C. Services rendered during school sports competitions held inside the regular school days. D. Teaching overload not compensated by honoraria. Sagot. Okay, very good. Correct is letter C. Correct answer, letter C. Congratulations. C. Services rendered during school sports competition held should be outside of regular school days. So kung Saturday, Sunday, bibigyan siya ng service credit. Pero kung during school days, wala po. So next. 2. Sagot na. Teachers are covered by monetary benefits except for one. Bigay na bigay na. Dapat walang magkamali dyan sa kung ito ang tanong. Ano yung sagot? Obvious na yung birthday rate. Okay. Monetary benefits. Ano yung mga monetary benefits na sa atin? Birthday treat is not a monetary benefit. Teachers may be given a treat by coworker within their school, but DP does not have a monetary benefits to subsidies to your birthday. The birthday list, GSIS never fail to greet you. Yan. Greetings lang. Happy birthday from GSIS. On your birthday. Ano lang yung mga monetary benefits? Special hearts. Yung siya. Pero hindi na naman lahat nakakatanggap. Hardship duty pay. Parang I don't know kung binibigay pa ito ngayon. This refers to compensation premium or allowance paid to officials and employees actually assigned or stationed in the work area that exposed them to great danger, occupational risk, or perils of life. We have also PEI, Productivity Incentive Allowance, benefits. Cash allowance for teachers, which is, magkano na po ngayon yung cash allowance ng teachers? 5,000 na ba? Cash allowance for instructional allowance ang tawag doon. Si GSIS na bala mag-grade. Yung pag-usapan natin yung cash allowance ng teachers. 5,000 na ba? 5,000 na po ba? Yung my school head wala nito, di ba? Pakisagot. Yes po. So ang tawag po dito, di ba, instructional allowance na ngayon. Tama po ba ako? Instructional allowance. Instructional and communication allowance. Yata yun eh. Kasi kasi dapat maano natin ito na yung 5,000 is instructional allowance. Communication and instructional allowance yata eh. Kasi may sa accounting namin dito, sa accounting, pag nagsasubmit kami ng liquidation report, tapos meron kaming pinorchase na yung mga ginagamit na yung tinatawag na ano, yung colored paper, kartulina, tapos pinamimigay sa mga teachers para gamitin for instruction, ay hindi disallow po siya kasi daw binigyan na po daw ang teachers ng instructional allowance na 5,000 pesos. Para po ito sa face-to-face. Dinidisallow na po yung sir, pati medical na 500 kasama po yan. Yes. Kasama yun sa 5K yata eh. Medical, instructional allowance, communication allowance. Kaya tayo ng mga school head, eh, hindi na dapat daw magbigay sa kanila ng materials para sa gagawin nilang mga instructional aids like Manila papers, sa opening of classes ito face-to-face classes. Manila papers, yung mga ginagamit sa room structuring ng mga teachers, hindi daw pwede i-charge sa MOOE. I don't know sa inyo. So kanya-kanya palang tirada ang mga accountant. May iba na school division na maluwag. May mga school division na higpit, di ba? Ang mga bookkeeper at sa mga accountant. Yes, definitely yung CHOC. Kasi dati ang tawag sa allowance ng CHOC allowance. Parang pinangalan na siya na instructional at communication allowance, medical allowance in all aspects. Okay. Next question na tayo. Ito. Any person who has been permanently appointed to a position in the career service and was through no delinquency or misconduct been separated therefrom may be reinstated to a position in same level for which he is qualified. So ano naman ang tawag sa pagpabalik sa kanya sa position, katrabaho? Is it certification, promotion, transfer, reinstatement? Please chat your answer. Okay. Tama po, reinstatement. So reinstatement means any person who has been permanently appointed, a person. So nandun na kasi yung word na reinstated, so reinstatement. So next question. It is a movement from one position to another which is of equivalent rank, level, or salary without break in service, involving the issuance of an appointment. Is it certification, promotion, transfer, reinstatement? Movement from one position to another which is of equivalent rank. Equivalent rank. Level of salary. Parilang sweldo. Sagot. May nagsagot na C, may B. Ano pa? Correct answer is letter C. Transfer. Transfer is a movement from one position to another which is of equivalent rank, level, or salary without break of service, involving an appointment. Shall not be considered disciplinary. Transfer may be from one department or agency. Next, it is an appointment through blank to a position in the civil service except as herein otherwise provided shall be issued to a person who has been selected from the list of qualified persons certified by the commission from the proprietary register of eligible and who meets all the other requirements of the position. Is it A, certification, B, promotion, C, transfer, D, reinstatement? Please have your answer. So mga B ang natatanggap ko na sagot. Ano ang tamang sagot? The answer is A. Bakit A? Appointment through certification. Ano yung letter A? Certification. Kung babasahin natin ang ating appointment paper, di ba nakasa doon, this is to certify that Gary A. Bacunawa is appointed to the position of Principal 2 Senior High School. So certification. At i-attest yun, sa ilalim naka-sign yung appointing officer, superintendent, tapos may attestation ng Civil Service Commission. So ang sagot ay certification, letter A. Next, is it a movement from one position to another with an increase in duties and responsibilities as authorized by law and unusually accompanied by increase in salary? Ito ang ano ito? Sure na sure ito. A, certification. B, promotion, transfer, and statement. The answer is letter B. Ay, saan na yun? Promotion. Correct. Correct po. Tama po kayo, promotion. Next. Does the regional director have the authority to hire a public school teacher in his region? Why or why not? Yes, it's what we call prerogative power of the regional director. No, only the SDS has the power to hire, place, and evaluate. No, the school's division superintendent or the SDS has the power to hire, place, and evaluate. Yes, especially with tag names under the congressman. Ang sagot dito. Sagot is letter B. Tama, letter B. Pero ano dito, parang C dito ang sagot pero ano yon B mali lang ang ano, answer key. Letter B. Natawa si Sir Jason. Pwede lang mag-dictate. Hindi lang mag-dictate. Kung hindi sumunod sa dikta, si SDS, ano mangyayari kay SDS? Sir, transfer agad sa ibang division. Transfer sa ano, problematic division kapag hindi sunod ang dikta ni Arde. Okay. Next. The name of persons who have been appointed permanently to position in the career service and who have been separated as a result of reduction in force or an reorganization shall be entered in the list from which the selection for reemployment shall be made. So ano ang tawag ng pagbabalik niya sa trabaho? Reinstatement, reemployment. Di ba natanggal siya dahil sa ano, reorganization, na streamline. So nakabalik naman siya. Same agency. Ano yan? Reinstatement, reemployment, detail reassignment. Ang sagot nila ay B. Tingnan natin. Correct. Thank you. Congratulations all of you. Si Ramil, very good. Mamalo, very good. Letter B sagot. So no explanation. Oh, ano na ito? Uy. Hindi, mali. Sandali. Yung sa movement of employee, ito. Reemployment, tama. Okay. Ito ang sagot. Ito ang next question. It is a movement of an employee from one agency to another without the issuance of an appointment and shall be allowed only for a limited period in the case of employees occupying professional. Is it A, reinstatement, B, reemployment, D, detail, C, reassignment? Okay, may unanimous sila sa C. Correct. So, detail. So, kaya, common ito sa atin, sa DP, di ba? Detail. Detail tayo. Ang ating item sa isang school, napunta tayo sa ibang school, malapit sa ating bahay, detail tayo doon. Next. An employee may be reassigned from another in some agency provided that it shall not involve a reduction in rank, status, or salary. Ano ito? An employee may be assigned from one organizational unit to another in same agency. Same agency. Ano ito? Is it A, reinstatement, B, reemployment, C, detail, D, reassignment? Okay. You know, may word na dyan eh. Letter D. Very good. So dapat maghanap talaga kayo ng mga keywords sa question that leads to the right answer. Next, a blank appointment shall be issued to a person who meets all the requirements for the position to which being appointed, including the appropriate eligibility prescribed in accordance with the provisions of law, rules, and standards. Is it temporary, contractual, permanent, substitute? Okay. The answer is C, correct. Permanent status. Next, a blank appointment in the absence of appropriate eligible, and it becomes necessary in the public interest to fill a vacancy, this appointment shall be issued omits all the requirement except the civil service eligibility. Ano ito? Letter A, temporary appointments. Okay. A ang mga sagot nila. So, kulang ng eligibility, temporary or provisional. Sa senior high school, hindi temporary ang appointment. Provisional ang term. Next question. How many days should an administrative case against the officer or employee under preventive suspension is serving if not finally decided by the disciplining authority? Ilang days ba yung preventive suspension? Is it 15, 30, 45, 90? Okay, C, paki-write ng sagot. May D, may A. O dito nagkakaiba-iba. Wala bang C dyan? O may C si Sarah Mail? How about B? O sinong buboto sa B? Ang makabibim dyan, B. Si Sir Jason. Sir Jason, BBM ka talaga. Letter B ang sagot. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. 90 days suspension. Pag preventive suspension talaga, 90 days. Okay. Next. The following are exempted from the operation of the rules of nepotism. O kahit ito kahit pagbalik-balik ta rin kayo nito, dapat alam niyo ito. Sino yung exempted sa nepotism? Ano na? What's the question? The following are exempted. Except. Anong letter? Ang except sa nepotism exemption? Basahin niyo ang tanong The following are exempted from the operation of the rules on nepotism except for one. Bakit B? May B, may C, Pag-isipan mo ng sagot. Basahin ulit ang tanong. The following are exempted from the operation of the rules on nepotism except for one. May pagkakataon para ibahin ang sagot. May nag-iba. May D. May C. Sir Jason, C talaga siya. Si Ronnie, C talaga siya. Okay, the right answer is letter C. Congratulations, Sir Jason and Sir Ronnie. Tama po kayo. So, yung mga exempted sa rules of nepotism, teachers, person employed in confidentiality capacity, physicians, and members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Yung mga secretaries and undersecretaries, kasama rin siya sa nepotism. Hindi siya exempted sa nepotism, yung secretaries and undersecretaries. Okay. Ano ito na act granting priority to residents, municipality, or city where the school is located? Localization law ito Okay. Sa preventive suspension, ayon po dito sa source natin, 90 days. Tanungin nyo na lang si Doc Erich. Mag-research lang po tayo. Ano yung localization law? May C, may B, may C. The answer is C. Congratulations from Ma'am Elaine Jane. RA 8190. Localization law. Next. School ABC is coded block in terms of the deployment of teachers. What does block mean? Cool color zone with exist teachers. Hot color zone with teachers needs. No nationally funded teacher. Hot color zone with exist teachers. Okay. Nagkakaisa sila sa letter C. Tama ba kayo? Sagot is letter C. Congratulations. You are right. DepEd Order number 88 series 2009. Ito po ang codes, deployment codes for secondary for public secondary. Pero parang tama, iba kasi yung coding sa elementary. Pero in this question, secondary po ang inaano dito. Kung black ang kanyang color, that is no teacher item, no nationally funded teacher. Next. Mahaba ito. Can you read? Basahin nyo na lang po. Sa transfer po ito. Anong sagot niyo sa tanong na ito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Bakit may question? Bakit ma'am may question mark ang sagot? Na C. Ay pala. Sure na? Hindi kayo nagkakasa sa sagot na ito. May A, may B. Kaya tamang sagot po, letter B. Congratulations to Ronnie, Ma'am Marlene. Okay. Sino pa yung nagsagot ng B? Base po sa DepEd Order number 22/2013, pwede pong matransfer ang isang teacher without the consent. Isa po yung in the exigency of the service at another one is yung when there is a considerable decrease in enrollment in certain schools arising pang evacuation due to armed conflict. Dahil wala naman siya doon gagawin na, wala nang kulang na estudyante. O kung pwede rin matransfer kung declared exist by the school head. Paki-take note na lang ito na DO 22 series 2013. As such, so ito ang rules ng pag-transfer. Teacher who were last to be hired, last in, first out. Non-residents of the barangay, out. Unang ma-out. Residents of the barangay of the purpose. Kung ikaw naman ang residents, ikaw ang first priority ng tatransfera na school. Okay, yung po